What is going on, everybody? Project Marauder out here, and it is time for Freestyle here in the Stadium Series stop number 4 in Oakland. It's all done. We've had our fastest qualifier in Mutt Dalmatian and April Summers. Then we had Blue Thunder come in and take her opportunity of being a back-to-back-to-back racing winner, and then Mohawk Warrior came and laid down one of the best skills attempts we've seen thus far to take the skills win. So this is the leaderboards going into Freestyle today. Northern Nightmare still on top with 140. However, Mutt Dalmatian is closing that gap and is sitting at 127. Blue Thunder right behind her with 121. So really, Freestyle is going to make a big difference. Whoever wins Freestyle and however the points lay out is going to make a big difference in this series as we have one more stop left in the Stadium Series. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. But let's go ahead and move on to Freestyle as Monster Mutt already a few seconds in to his Freestyle run. Ryan Hayward and Monster Mutt made it to the semifinals, if I'm not mistaken. Facing off Monster Mutt Dalmatian, and unfortunately lost, however, made it as far as he ever has in racing, which is still an accomplishment in itself. So I'm sure he would love to come out and throw down a really good freestyle run and get some points. Was currently, or coming into this event, he was in last place. However, he's kind of moved up a little bit in the leaderboards. Not much, though. It's going to come down to this event, or it's going to come down to freestyle as well as our final event. Our final full event on whether or not he's going to get demoted to the Arena Series next season, or if he's going to be able to stay in the Stadium Series and continue to fight for a better position. So, with that being said, let's enjoy the rest of his run. He has about 25 seconds left in his freestyle run. Last time around scored a 31, so I'm sure he would love to score a little bit higher than that. Has had a pretty good run so far, nothing too crazy. About 10 seconds left. I would like to see him kind of turn it up a bit and let loose. He's about to go into bonus time. But really what you want to do is throw it all out during regulation, and then in bonus, I guess, throw it more out, let it all hang out. But regulation is really where you're going to make the bulk of your points, and that's where it really matters. So we'll see what happens halfway through bonus time. A nice backflip and a save, perhaps. As he slams to that jump there, he does not let off of the throttle, though. Nice save into a wheelie up and over that jump, so that was a good move there by Monster Mutt and Ryan Hayward as we wait for the scores to come in. None of that there is going to count, unfortunately, but here we go. And a 27, so 24 in regulation, 3 on boat is not the best way to start off a freestyle run. However, is what it is at this moment. He is our current leader as Morales, TCS, and Whiplash come out. Was knocked out in the first round of racing, unfortunately. Hasn't really made it too far. I believe the furthest she's ever made it has been the second round. So I'm sure it wasn't the outing she was hoping for, but as of now is currently fighting. I say fighting, but yeah, fighting with Monster Mutt for that. Whoever's going to be in last place, because she also faces the I guess the bad part, or the I'm losing my words here, but she's also facing elimination into the Arena Series is what I'm saying. So I'm sure she'd like to get as many points as she can to avoid that and to stay in the Stadium Series for Season 2. But last time around, Whiplash scored a 22 after a 4-point deduction. Would have been a 26. Though the score to beat is a 27, so I'm sure she would love to come out and throw it down more and get a higher score. But so far, a pretty good run. Should score well, I would think, but still have 15 seconds left in regulation and bonus. Nice big backflip there. I'm sure she has time for about one big move. She was kind of in an awkward spot, though, so isn't going to be able to get it as she goes into bonus. Up and into some trouble here. Nope, she's able to save it. Nope, but she's back. That truck is not giving up. There she is, back on all fours again, halfway through bonus. I'm sure at this point she just needs to throw it all out. Just gun it, see what happens. Going for another backflip. Didn't get quite the momentum. that she needed, but she's able to keep it on all fours, had just enough to roll her back over, and that's it. This is not going to count towards bonus right here, as her score comes out and a 31, so 27 in regulation. That tied Monster Mutt's score plus the 4 in bonus, so a 31 for Whiplash today. And she is our new leader as Mohawk Warrior comes out. Another truck that's kind of there for elimination, but not really. Because of the point difference, he's a little bit higher than Whiplash and Monster Mutt, so he should be okay, but you never know. We have, aside from Freestyle, there's 4 more opportunities in the next and final stop to either make or break you, so well, we're just going to have to wait and see. But score to beat is a 31 by Whiplash. Blake Bell 2, the driver of Mohawk Warrior, coming out, wanted to throw it down, throw it out, throw everything he has into it after winning a skills challenge and getting his first just overall win, really, of the season. Looked like he was into some trouble, but he's able to gas it, throttle it out into a save. Nice jump into a wheelie there. Nice control to keep him from crashing into the wall. A nice big backflip. And another save as he has 30 seconds left in regulation. So far, a pretty good run. He might be giving Whiplash a run for her money. So let's see what he can do to finish off regulation and hopefully make it into bonus time. He's going to get some pretty big air here. 10 seconds left. Nice air. Mohawk Warrior got a 32 last time in Atlanta, so that would be enough to take the lead from Whiplash as he goes into bonus time here. Nice donut into a cyclone to end regulation and go and transfer in to bonus. But this has been a pretty good run thus far. I'm sure he may take the lead. Let's see if he can keep up some more momentum here in bonus. 10 seconds left. Let's see what he can finish off of and get those crucial points. And a nice backflip, I guess is what we'll call that, a short backflip. Sure was an unintentional, as he has a little bit of momentum left to keep him on all fours to end bonus time. Let's see what the scores are going to be. And a 40, a 36 in regulation, a 4 in bonus. We have a new leader with Mohawk Warrior and the score of a 40. So our first 40 score of the event today. Hopefully not the last. Hopefully everybody comes out and throws out some great freestyle runs. But a huge milestone for Mohawk Warrior as Zombie comes out with the reverse backflip there. Incredible move. Nicely done, and early on in regulation. As long as he can keep this momentum going, he should be good. We could have another leader, who knows, or a new leader. Oh, but as I say that, he's into some trouble. Luckily, he was in an awkward angle there that benefited him, and he's able to keep it back on all fours. But Mohawk Warrior throwing it down, getting a 40, and really early on, only the 3rd truck out, and he's throwing out that huge score. So very impressive and very good job by Mohawk Warrior and Blake Bell too. But here we go, Zombie saving it. Don't want to take away from his run too much. He has 35 seconds left in regulation. Last time around, Zombie scored a 36, which is what he'll need in regulation, plus the 4 bonus to tie Mohawk Warrior. So the score is high right now. You're gonna have to come out and really impress the crowd and impress these judges if you want to score big and knock out Mohawk Warrior. So, 10 seconds left in regulation. An awkward jump. This may hurt him a bit. And a backflip, an unintentional backflip as he's flipping and flying across the stadium. But he's able to keep it on all fours and continue into bonus time. So, a very lucky break there. A wheelie all the way across. Nicely done. Possible trouble, but he's able to save it again. Halfway through bonus time, flying it. Probably the highest air we've seen so far in this event, coming from Zombie and Eddie Garcia Jr. Bonus time this, and that's it. Bonus time is done. Let's see what the scores are going to be. And only a 35, so not enough. Wasn't even enough to tie with Mohawk Warrior's regulation time as Bakugan comes flying out. Flying and flipping all over the place. He was our back-to-back freestyle champion in the first 2 events, and unfortunately did not have the luck he's been having in Atlanta. So I'm sure he'd love to come out and get a freestyle win again and move up in the leaderboards. I mean, yeah, I don't know if he has an opportunity to make it back, but hey, if all the points you can get will help. So lane floor is 2, and Bakugan going for the reverse flip. Huge air. Almost overturning it a bit, but he's able to save it. Nice save there as well. Looks like he's gonna... Okay, I thought he might have been going for a wheelie or something there, but a nice bicycle. But maybe some trouble here as he's flipping again. Another bicycle. He was able to get it flat on all fours before hitting that jump so he wouldn't flip over. Whoa. He's just kind of going wherever the truck takes him. 20 seconds left in regulation. Last time around in Atlanta, Bakugan, he had a 33. So definitely needs to score higher. Huge air again. He may have just outdid Zombie. I'm not entirely sure. I wish there was a way we could track that. But this is the last jump that'll count towards regulation. He's in bonus time now. Let's see what he can do. It's been a pretty good run so far. Score to beat is still a 40 though, which he's more than capable of getting and beating. And trouble as he slams into the container there. I'm sure that's going to hurt. He's going to be sore after that one. 5 seconds left. He's just flipping all over the place at this point. But he's able to keep it on all fours to end his run. And here come his scores. A 39, 1 point shy of tying Mohawk Warrior. So it was a great run. But unfortunately not enough. Had he gotten 1 or even 2 more bonus points, he would have tied or taken the lead. So very unfortunate. However, it was a spectacular run by Bakugan. Really good job by Lane Flores too. But now it is time for, Julian Peacock Jr. and El Toro Loco. I'm sure he would love to come out and get a freestyle win. Trouble, but he's able to save it and get it into a wheelie. No, he slams it in reverse to keep him from tipping over. Smart driving there. El Toro Loco and Julian Peacock Jr. back in Atlanta was second in freestyle with a 39. So, now he's able to save it. He's lost his horns, but he still has his nose. I'm sure he can still blow that smoke. It'll come sooner or later. No, I thought he would have hit it here on that jump. But anyways, got a 39 in Atlanta. So another truck that's pretty... thought he was going to be in trouble there. But it's pretty capable of scoring big in freestyle. Although he does have to get a 40 or more if he wants to compete with Mohawk Warrior. But it looks like some more trouble here. He's able to save it and get it into a moonwalk. There's the smoke. You love to see it. 5 seconds left in regulation. Big jump. But trouble. He clips that dirt, hill, jump, whatever, and that's going to end his run. He doesn't make it into bonus. Only a 34. No bonus, just 34 in regulation. So even if he did hit bonus, he might not have gotten the score he wanted. But Mohawk Warrior in first with a 40, Dragonoid second 39, Zombie 35, Toro 34, Whiplash 31, and Monster Mutt 27. So those are our current leaders as of yet. Blue Thunder's coming out with some huge air. Our 7th truck out for today's event. So we are already at that halfway point, or have hit that midway point in today's freestyle event. Blue Thunder and MT World Media, just fresh off that racing win. I'm sure he would love to come out and get a freestyle win. I don't think he's gotten one yet. No, actually he hasn't. It's been Bakugan twice, then Northern Nightmare, and then today's the 4th stop. So it may be Mohawk Warrior. We're going to have to wait and see, but some awesome cyclones going in that he was going into there. But last time around in Atlanta scored a 37. So another truck that's more than capable of scoring big. So he just has to have a good run here. Be technical, get the big hits, get the wheelies, get the saves. All that stuff, just like that. 35 seconds left in regulation for MT World Media and Blue Thunder. Nice wheelie, but possible trouble here. No, he was able to control it. That could have been ugly. He's going to go for the backflip. Huge backflip. And into a stoppie, into a moonwalk. 10 seconds left in regulation. An awkward jump, but he's able to keep it on all fours. Nicely done. And all in regulation. That'll be the last regulation hit as he flies into bonus time. So, another truck that should be able to fill the clock. Huge air. I'm loving all the air we're getting here. All these jumps are pretty, are sloped pretty high. So, these jumps that we're seeing today are just incredible. But trouble. It was a pretty aggressive crash there, but he's able to save it. And this should be the last move here, and bonus is done. That is not going to count towards his score. Let's see what it's going to be. And a 35. So not enough. I wasn't sure watching the run whether or not it would be enough, but there you go. The judges say no. Only a 35, so unfortunate, but no big deal. Monster Mutt Dalmatian coming out. I'm sure she would love to let out all of her anger and aggression from losing that racing win, or racing final race. I can't even talk right now. Reverse flip for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. I was mesmerized watching it. But I'm sure she'd love to let out her aggression here for losing that final race in racing, which would have given her back-to-back-to-back racing wins. And honestly, we'll never know who that race belonged to, because I feel like she had a lead going into that turn, but she just took it a little too aggressive, and it caused her to bicycle and flip over, which cost her the race. A nice reverse move there, comboing it into a wheelie. But April Summers and Monster Mutt Dalmatian, a truck that's come out and has really shocked a lot of people. Wasn't sure where she was going to go and where she was going to lay, I guess, be in terms of the leaderboards after the first event. But ever since then, she's kind of blown up, and she's currently in second place, right at the heels of Northern Nightmare, who's been in first place this whole time. But trouble. No, she's able to save it. 15 seconds left in regulation. Oh, nice wheelie, but in an angle, which caused her to flip over, but yet again, another save. 3, 2, and 1. Now she is in bonus time. See what she can pull off here. Trouble. She needs to hit some more stuff here in bonus. What is she going to go for? Is she going to try to clear it? Let's see. We haven't seen it yet. Soared across, just barely short of clearing that whole center jump there. Nicely done by Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Enough time for one more hit. There you go. The huge air. She kind of 180s it. Nicely done by Monster Mutt Dalmatian and April Summers. What's the score going to be? And a 34. Another one that's kind of thrown me off. I feel like it would have scored better, but the judges said otherwise. So, unfortunate, but still a great run as Max D and Ethan Waters comes out with a nice backflip into a wheelie. I'm sure he'd love to come out and get a freestyle win as well. I think the only win he has under his belt is a skills challenge win, which was back in Atlanta as well, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, he's able to save it. So, last time around, Max D and Ethan Waters in Atlanta scored a 35. So, again, one of those trucks that can score very well. He just needs to step it up a bit, you know, pick his game up, or get his game up and just hunker down, get some technical points in, you know, get the wheelies, get the bicycles, the moonwalks, the donuts. Those little points really make a difference. As you saw with Mohawk Warrior and his 40 that he's been hanging on to ever since just about the beginning of this event. So, 25 seconds left in regulation for Max D and Ethan Waters. Could definitely use a little bit of a pick-me-up to make his run stand out more. Landing hard on the rear end there, but 10 seconds left. Looks like he's going to try to go on the other side and clear it. Is he going to be able to make it? No, clipping that jump there, flipping it forward. I'm not even sure whether or not to call that a back flip or a front flip or not, but flipping it forward, then a bicycle into a bonus, then another bicycle there. Just chaos. There's just a lot going on right now with Max D and Ethan Waters, but he's able to keep it on all fours. Didn't quite get the backflip there, but he's going to get another save. It looks like just lots of chaos. He's everywhere, but back on all fours. That's all that matters. Few seconds left in Bonus, looks like he's going to end it with some donuts here, and that's it. His run is done. Let's see what the scores are going to be from the judges. A 36, so a 32 in regulation, 4 bonus, a 36. Scored pretty well, just not enough to knock out that 40. It's going to be tough to beat as Avenger comes out with huge air, maybe outdoing Zombie and Bakugan. Huge air as always from Avenger and from Avenger and Nicholas Morkes. Last time around scored a 21. He cut his freestyle run short because he flipped, and I'm sure he'd love to avoid that here. Nice bicycle. But yeah, unfortunately, only got a 21. And in racing, he lost in the semifinals because he flipped as well. So he just did not have luck in Atlanta. That was just not a good place for him. But we're in a different place now, and hopefully his luck can turn around here. Not sure. He might have been going for a moonwalk there. I don't think they'll count that as a deduction for backing up. We'll have to wait and see what the final score is. But he should be good as he saves it and gets it into a wheelie. And he turns that wheelie around. That was actually very impressive. I liked how the transition there was. Slamming it into that jump there as he saves it. Shredding the body as always. Nicely done by Avenger Nicholas Morkes. 20 seconds left in regulation. This should score well, but is it going to be enough to knock out Mohawk Warrior? I don't know if you saw that, but he jumped and kind of skated across that jump there. It's like a wall run almost. That was pretty sick. As he ends regulation with some donuts, and he's in bonus now. Nice little jump there into a wheelie. He might have been lining it up to try to get a front flip, but that is difficult to do. I believe Whiplash was the only one that was able to land it during skills, and she got us either second or third place. I can't remember. But a nice backflip there, kind of angled, sent him off to the side. And another like corkscrew backflip. I don't know what to call that. That's incredible, and unfortunately it's in bonus time. If only he had done that in regulation, it would have made a difference, I'm sure. But here come the final scores. And a 37, still not going to be enough. I'm telling you, had he gotten those 2 backflips during regulation, it would be a different story right now. As Gravedigger comes flying out, almost clearing it, hitting that jump, front flipping him over with all that momentum. So that has to be a front flip there, without a doubt. Gravedigger and Tom Holland Spider-Man as a driver coming out with a bang, making it known that he is here and he wants a freestyle win. Again, the score to beat is a 40, so he has some ground to cover. He's the second to last truck to come out today. Northern Nightmare is last after him, who's coming off fresh of a freestyle win in Atlanta. But right now we're talking about Gravedigger, baby. Gravedigger got a 39 last time in Atlanta. So again, broken record. Another truck that's more than capable, and he twists it. I don't even know what to call that. And a save. Oh, that was beautiful. Almost got a wheelie into it. Just a little bit, but that was just insane. That has to be the move of the night. Without a doubt, move of the night. That's going to win some kind of award at the end of the season. That was just incredible. He is coming out, and he is tearing it up here in Oakland. Jeez Louise, man, this guy. Oh, 15 seconds left in regulation. I wish he had more time with the run he's throwing out right now. Now we're down to 10 seconds. Let's see what he's going to do to finish off regulation and hopefully make it into bonus time. So not that big of a jump to finish off, but he's going to start bonus with a cyclone. This has just been an incredible run. I'm sure we're going to have a new leader after this. What's he going to do? I guess he tried to get a backflip off of there, but that jump just wasn't steep enough, I guess. But he's able to, got in a little bit of a situation there, but he's able to save it. Not much happening in bonus, though. He needs to pick it up. And this is going to be the last hit here. As we wait for the scores, are we going to have a new leader? And a 41, a 38 in regulation, and a 3 for bonus, a 41. We have a new leader with Tom Holland Spider-Man and Gravedigger after Mohawk Warrior was just dominating the whole freestyle. He was the third truck out, has been dominating it since, and now we have a new leader with Gravedigger. Second to last truck coming out and knocking him out of that first place spot. Now we have Northern Nightmare coming out with some huge air. This has been some incredible freestyle runs and a great turn of events. Northern Nightmare trying to keep the truck on all fours. I'm sure he would love to come out and let some of that aggression out from losing in the semifinals against Blue Thunder with that little bit of a blunder he had, hitting that jump right there to the right of him. That cost him the race against Blue Thunder. But now he has to beat a 41. He is our freestyle winner of Atlanta, our last stop for the Stadium Series, where he scored a 40. So he's going to have to pick it up and score better than that if he wants to take the win. Nice, huge, slow backflip, but he's able to keep it on all fours, and he has 30 seconds left in bonus. Again, he's going to have to pick it up. Gravedigger came out with some astonishing, amazing moves. Looks like he's going to try to clear it as well. Just coming up short, just like the other trucks that have come out and tried as well. 15 seconds left. Let's see what he can end it with. He's going to go for a wheelie. I feel like he's going to try to go for that front flip, but the back end clipped that hill, that dirt jump there. I'm sure that cost him the move. And troubled, but no, he's able to save it and get into bonus time, riding a wheelie out. I don't know if this is going to be enough. I don't think it is. We may have a winner in Gravedigger, but it all comes down to what the judges think. They're the ones who have the final say. 8 seconds left in bonus, and he's just gonna flip it and wreck it as he finishes off his bonus time. That's it. Here come the scores. And a 34, so that means Gravedigger and Tom Holland Spider-Man is your freestyle winner, and this is the move that I'm sure sealed the deal. Look at that. Just twisting and turning, then that save there was incredible into a little bit of a wheelie. So this is your final leaderboard in terms of the freestyle scores. Gravedigger in first, Mohawk Warrior in second, coming out with an amazing run, Bakugan in third, so on and so forth. Now the leaderboards have changed. Take a look at the leaderboards now. Northern Nightmare in first with 143. Monster Mutt closing that gap just a little bit more. 12 points away now. Blue Thunder in third. Gravedigger now in fourth. So, very, very crucial going into this last stop. Whiplash and Monster Mutt 5 points away from elimination. So, it's just going to be interesting to see what happens. But we're all going to have to wait and see when it comes to our next and final stop of the Stadium Series in San Diego. I can't wait to see you guys there. Thanks for watching.